Kids my age play driving video games, but somehow I found myself already behind the wheel, driving the real thing. I'm Matt Solomon. I think it wasn't until I was about maybe 13 or 14, during Asian championships and European championships and go-karts, where I thought, you know what, like, why not? Let's give it a shot and see how far I get. To really be a race car driver, you need to be an elite athlete. Fitness is a big aspect. A lot of people just say, okay, you're sitting in the car, you're pressing a few pedals and turning a steering wheel. It's a lot more than that. I mean, you go through the corners and you experience G-forces that you wouldn't normally experience through your helmet and your head. 5 times heavier it'd be when you're just walking around. There's a lot of those kind of stresses that take a toll on the driver.
Back comes Solomon once again. He's gone through on the inside.
I've always loved speed, always loved cars. I love the complexity of the sport and everything it brings. We grew up watching Michael Schumacher. See, this red Ferrari with this German legend winning races, drivers like Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, all these guys are a big inspiration.
Solomon trying to take James Monroe for 3rd place, and he's been hit from behind.
Yeah, racing is very tricky. It's really like walking on a tightrope.
Oh my word!
When you come up to a braking zone, you might brake at 70 meters before the corner. So you have to brake, you have to change gears, then you have to turn the steering wheel the right amount. You have to come off the brake at the right time, and then get to full throttle as early as you can. This whole process happens in a matter of seconds. It's quite exciting. Everything's on the limit. When you're really pushing and the car's starting to slide and you're just on the edge of holding it together, you get that adrenaline rush, which you don't really always feel. There's just a lot of different things that lead to the end product, which is hopefully a race win or a championship. You have to be in the right team, you have to be in the right place at the right time, you have to work well with your engineers. A lot of this, preparation that goes into racing, and you have to be very focused, very determined. I think it's a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. And compromise is one thing that I think racers have to really learn. You want to be on the edge, on the limit, but sometimes you have to know when to be reserved. Teamwork is another big thing. You have to make sure that you're working well with your engineers, you're working well with the mechanics, and everyone does their job right on the day.
Matt Solomon just moments away from taking this race. What a battle it's been.
Yeah, my long-term goal is Formula One, to be Hong Kong's first Formula One world champion. I'm going to make sure, in the next couple of years, I do everything I can in order to get there. For an ordinary person, it's just a road. But for me, it has been my journey. Living right on the edge and on the limit is quite a special feeling. And beyond every podium finish, I honor this sport. With every sensation of speed and the grip of thrill, because it's no secret, racing makes me live the passion to do the impossible.
Right there, but here comes Solomon right